Big roar from the crowd here as Kelly McCormick's name is announced. Kelly is the daughter of Pat McCormick, four-time gold medalist in both springboard and platform. You're seeing springboard today, 3 meters. And, of course, later in the competition, we'll be going to the 10-meter platform. But right now, Kelly, 8th round.
Oh!
They had the lead. And that inward 2.5 somersault.
She just keeps getting better, Bill.
Was just absolutely beautiful. Didn't used to be her best dive. It may very well emerge as her best.
Yeah, it certainly may. I think she's going to get... Oh!
Look at this. Well, you have to throw off that 8.5 and one of the 7s, so you wind up with 61.56, 453.75.
Here we go with Kelly's inward 2.5. The reason why this dive is so great is because it is so strong. She completes the dive board level. Just tremendous. She could have been a little closer to the board. I think the judges would have been a little...
Kelly performing today in the diving competition at the Olympic pool. Bill Fleming is there.
And here's the moment for Kelly McCormick, Jim, because she is second after 9 dives. She's getting ready for a back 2.5 somersault tuck 2.8. She is 27/100ths of a point out of first place.
Kelly looks real relaxed now. I think she's gotten through with the jitters. This is a tough dive, but she's strong enough to do it well. Oh!
Beautiful dive.
Well, she did it spectacularly.
Just ripped the entry.
She did rip the entry. Absolutely no splash, straight in. She knows that was great.
I'm surprised she didn't say hi, Mom.
She may.
And Chris Supert, her teammate, gives her a big hug. There may be many who think that Kelly is favored to win the gold, but there are a lot who think that maybe Chris Supert could win it. And her coach, Vince Panzano, gives her a hug.
Kelly's back 2.5 is so spectacular because she makes it look so easy. This is a dive that is very difficult for a lot of women to do. Kelly doesn't seem to have any problem, just like a back dive or something.
So here are the standings through 2 dives, and we are looking now at Kelly McCormick, who has scored 8.5s and 9s on her first 2 dives. Phil Boggs, and off to a terrific start here.
They were great dives, both of them, Jim. She is confident, strong, looks good diving. We've got up this time a reverse dive in the pike position. Remember, these first 5 rounds of dives are easy dives. They're demonstrating their basic skills.
Very poised and relaxed to this point. She has really hit those first 2 as we...
She's looking over right now at the referee for a whistle. Once they announce the dive, the referee blows a whistle indicating the diver can start. The diver can't start before that whistle.
How much concentration does she lose here?
It's a break, but you turn around and focus again. Sometimes it's relaxing. Oh. Another great dive, John. Just a little bit past vertical, but what a jump off the diving board.
Kelly McCormick, at age 25, an Olympian, silver medalist at 84. And 8.5s and 8s for Kelly McCormick.
Remember, in diving, anything better than a 7 is good. Watch her jump off the diving board. Way up in the air, touches, and just a little bit over rotation at the bottom, but a great dive. Get a little pointers what happened when they need to.
Just saw Debbie Fuller, 3rd coming into this round. Now this is McCormick.
This is an inward 1 1/2 somersaults in a pike position. She'll somersault towards the diving board. McCormick and Nair have been playing Can You Top This? And that was great. Nair got 9s for her round. You could see some more here for McCormick. Another great dive.
Let's explain that in the first 5 dives, Phil, there are some requirements on the part of the divers.
What the divers do in 5 rounds, look at those scores, some 8s and some 9s, is they demonstrate their basic skills. They go each of the 5 directions you can go off of a diving board. And you see Kelly getting some coaching there. This is an inward somersaulting towards the board. Watch the entry straight in, the last thing the judges see.
That dive by McCormick, good enough to put her in the first place now, ahead of Megan Dyer, through 4 rounds here at the Pan Am Games. And we'll return in just a moment. That brings up Kelly McCormick. A little short on that one, Phil.
A little bit short, but still basically 5 for 5 on the first 5 rounds of competition. She's going to stay right close to Nair with that one.
Nair has already excelled on her dive in the 5th round. McCormick picks up 49 points, and she'll stay in first through 5 rounds.
But it leaves them virtually tied going into those optional dives. Watch the power. You saw Fuller go off the diving board. Look how much higher McCormick gets. Just opened up a little bit early, just a little bit short of vertical.
All right, we're through 5 rounds. It's McCormick followed by Nair. Let's go back to the CB. All right, thank you very much, Brent. I'll tell you, you can't. Gold medalist in this event in Caracas in 1983. And she, what will she need here? 69 points to take over the lead from Nair.
That's 8s, all 8s, and she's going to get 72 points and move ahead by a fraction. Same dive as Nair did, a very good dive. This is going to be close, Jim. That looks like maybe 7.5s. Put Nair in the lead this round by a little bit. She's looking at the scoreboard as we are, waiting for the judges to post the totals. That's her coach telling him, I'll take it. That is a difficult dive. Same optional that most of the men use in competition. These are 2 strong women divers.
She is 0.6 of a point behind Megan Nair. And I didn't think you could get any closer than 1.2 points after 6 rounds, but they've done it.
This is just, can you match this? I said, can you top this? It looks like it's, can you match this? It's almost a replay of Nair's dive. You can see her somersault back towards us, pull into that tight pike.
So we have 3 rounds remaining. Boy, what a competition we have. Let's go back to the broadcast center and Brent Musburger.
All right, Jim, it certainly cannot get any closer than that.
Jim Nance and Phil Boggs back at the Indiana University Natatorium, and we're again through 7 rounds. Megan Nair leading Kelly McCormick by 0.6 of a point. McCormick now ready to dive in round 8.
Same dive that Nair used earlier in the round.
Oh, she ripped that one.
That was a great dive. She may move into the lead this time.
Nair scored 8s and 8.5s, and we are talking again, folks, a difference of 1.3 points. Nair will stay in front.
All that
just behind.
All that means is a half from any judge along the way made the difference in that 1 point, because it's multiplied by the degree of difficulty. Look at that height, 2.5 somersaults above the board. Just a little bit of splash on the entry, but a great dive.
I was like a foot back from the end, and I'm like, oh shit.
McCormick and Debbie Fuller of Canada. McCormick, many people know her mother, Patty McCormick, a 4-time gold medal winner, and here in attendance today.
Same dive that Nair did. Better than Nair's, but didn't step in and close the door completely. There's 2 dives left in the competition. We still have a competition. She's looking for the scores. You can see 6.5s and 7s.
Patty McCormick in red looking on, and that'll give McCormick a 21-point lead.
You can see her coach giving her all the details, what she did on that one. Watch the difference is McCormick in this dive is quicker than Nair. She's got the somersault done higher and actually over-rotates just a fraction. You can see her coming at us, somersaulting back the other direction. Look how high the somersault's finished. She is powerful and quick.
Yeah. We got inward? And quick.
There's Kelly McCormick with Debbie Fuller. 1 round left in the competition. Has already attempted her 10th dive. Kelly McCormick warming up, still waiting to go. She'll need 48 points, a little more than 48 points, Phil, to win it.
That's from the judges' 6s. She gets all 6s and it's a lock, but the contest isn't a lock. She has got a very difficult last dive, and it all depends on how good she gets off the diving board.
And here she is.
It's a reverse 1 1/2 somersaults with 2 1/2 twists. She's going to walk down in a forward approach, somersault back towards the board with 2 1/2 twists. There's your winner. That was great.
Megan Nair looks on. Kelly McCormick will win the gold medal. Mom Patty. The United States hopes for 1988.
If they both dive like that in 88, they should be medalists again. Watch the takeoff. This is all important in this dive. It's getting on the end of the board and up in the air, and she's got the dive done above the board.
Out of Long Beach, California, now living in Columbus and attending Ohio State University, has won the gold medal here in the women's springboard.
That's her father's.
Let's take it back to the studio right now, Phil Boggs, and here's Brent Musburger.
A marvelous moment over there for Kelly McCormick.
Right now we're standing with the winner of the women's 3-meter springboard, Kelly McCormick. Congratulations. Your score, 564, absolutely demolished the previous Pan Am record held by you. Your feelings about your own performance today?
I'll take it. I was consistent. Verticality is the name of the game. I lit on my head 10 times, and I'm really happy with it.
Now, the door was opened for you in the 9th round when Megan missed her reverse 2.5. Did you see that happen? Did you realize that was an opportunity?
No, I was in the bathroom when it happened, and I don't really watch anybody else. I just try and do what I can do, and then when the smoke clears, see what happens.
Which one dive were you most proud of?
All of them. It takes 10.
Well, that's the important thing, I guess. Congratulations for you. Thank you very much. The final standings, of course, McCormick was the winner and Megan.
McCormick and Nair have been going head-to-head for over 9 years, and the difference today really came down to one dive in the 9th round.
Jim, was one of consistency, and this is very exciting and very encouraging for the United States. Kelly did not miss a single dive. She does that in the Olympics, could end up with the same medal.
Kelly, incidentally, will be leaving soon for the Soviet Union, where a team of U.S. divers will be competing against the Soviet Unions in a dual meet. She says she's looking forward to that traveling experience.
Sports Organization, President of the United States Olympic Committee, accompanied by Mr. John McCormick, President of the Amateur Soviet Union of the Americas.
Las medallas serán presentadas por el señor Roberto Manuel, que es el presidente del Comité Organizador de los Juegos Panamericanos, y el señor Manuel es acompañado por el señor John Howard, presidente.
Kelly, at age 25, says she will compete one more year, and when asked about competing past the 1988 Olympics, she said no.
Pretty tough training that they have to go through. They do running, they do aerobics, and everything else to get in shape.
There she is, your gold medal champion, Kelly McCormick. Dr. Robert Hamlet, President of the U.S. Olympic Committee, presenting the gold medal to McCormick. When Megan was pressed about competing next year in '88, she said she wasn't sure, but you have to think, Bill, she has Olympic hopes.
She's pushed hard to make a comeback after not making the team in '84, and I think inside she's looking forward to '88, although on the outside she says nothing's guaranteed.
Debbie Fuller, who pressed the Americans in this competition and collects the bronze. This moment here belongs to Kelly McCormick. So a 1-2 finish for the United States in the women's springboard competition.